let nobody tell you that something is wrong with this. Hey MB crew, Mona B here. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys turn on your post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video to my channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my lifestyle channel, which is Life as Mona B. It's where I vlog and do things like that. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Mona X Banks. So as you guys see by the title, y'all already know what we're going to be talking about. Now, I just want to put a little, I guess, disclaimer before we get into this video. You don't have to agree with my opinion, that's perfectly fine. But there will not be, and I will not tolerate any disrespectful comments on this platform, because this is my platform and I'm not tolerating any disrespect. So please take your disrespect somewhere else and do not do it over here. Thank you. I went back and forth about talking about this because I get really passionate about topics like this. So if I start to get really passionate or even tear up, that's just the passion burning in my heart, because I am passionate about topics like this. So as you guys know, there was an H&M model, a young H&M model. H&M did a back to school campaign where they used kids from all different walks of life. They featured a young black girl in the campaign, and she has natural hair, and her natural hair was in a ponytail. They posted it on social media and it made a really big uproar on Twitter, on Instagram, and things like that. So I'm gonna weigh in and give y'all my thoughts and opinions about it, because I do have type 4C natural hair. So I thought that it would be great for me to come on here and talk to you guys about it. And I know that a lot of you guys that watch this channel have the same kind of hair as the H&M model and as me. So I think that is something that we need to go ahead and address. Now the problem that I have is, why are we even talking about this? Why is this even a topic of discussion? And a lot of these points that I'm going to be making, I'm not talking to the MB crew. I'm talking about to the nasty trolls out there that thought that it was cute or funny or hilarious to shame her, to hair shame her, and to degrade her natural hair. That's who I'm talking to in this video. So if you're one of those, I'm talking to you. I have my phone here because I did write down notes so that I could remember the stuff that I wanted to talk about. I cannot believe we're even discussing a child's hair. Like, what do y'all really want from a child? A child. We're talking about a child here. And what was even more disgusting to me is that it was adults belittling this young lady, this child, belittling her over her hair. Why do you guys put your insecurities about how you feel about your hair onto a child? You don't think nothing is wrong with you until other people point it out. Now, this girl could potentially think that something's wrong with her when there's absolutely nothing wrong with her, and there was nothing wrong with her hair in that campaign. Nothing. I saw nothing wrong with it. And I cannot believe that we even have to have this discussion. I can't believe it. Let me tell y'all something. It wasn't the way her hair was styled. Everyone keeps saying, well, no, it's because they didn't style it. It's because her hair should have been styled. Why does her natural hair have to be quote unquote styled? Why does it have to be quote unquote textured for you guys to see it as beautiful? Her hair did not need to be styled. It was perfectly fine how it was in that ponytail. She is a child. It's not because of how her hair was, it's because of her hair texture. The world just showed us how much they hate. And I know hate is a strong word, but I'm gonna use it because I see it a lot. Being a natural hair influencer with afro kinky hair and it being short, I get a lot of backlash. So I understand. I may not talk about it, but I understand. People troll me every day about my kinky short afro. That's the whole issue here. Because if her hair had been loose, curly, or straight, and it had been in a messy ponytail, no one would have had anything to say. No one. I guarantee y'all, no one would have had anything to say. Because guess what? I see that all the time on social media. But when a girl's hair is kinkier, she receives a lot more backlash. You're doing the same thing that y'all doing to her, that y'all did to Gabby Douglas. How about we clap at the fact that she's in an H&M campaign, that she got booked for a job? But no, you guys are concerned about her hair, which is nothing even to be concerned about. So because her hair is short and kinky, it shouldn't be in a ponytail. But if it was longer, it wouldn't have been an issue. If it was short and loose curly and in a messy ponytail, it wouldn't have been an issue. This is a case of self-hate within our own community. This is the issue here. And I'm fed up and I'm sick of it. Y'all showed y'all true hatred for Afro textured hair. It came out because you guys have been brainwashed of what a standard of beauty is. So because her hair is in Afro texture, she can't wear a ponytail? So you mean to tell me if I put my Afro right now in a ponytail, it's a problem? Her hair did not have to be styled, and we need to get out of that mentality that because our hair is kinky, it always has to be textured. Y'all know how I feel about that. If you've been rocking with me for a while, you know how I feel about that. I do twist outs, I do braid outs, but guess what? They're not my favorite. This is what's my favorite. My hair don't have to be curly to be appealing to you guys' eyes. And that's the same for her. Her hair did not need to be in a twist out, a braid out, a coil out. It didn't have to have anything in it. Then I saw that people dug up pictures when her Afro was out and still was saying crazy stuff. What's wrong with this? It's how God made us. This is how you came out the womb, out of your mother's womb. God don't make no mistakes. So for you grown women and grown men to sit on the internet and belittle her, I think it's mind-blowing to me because I'm sure you guys are raising children. So what do you say to your child? This is what girls, 4C natural hair or type 4 natural hair in the media gets dragged. As much as people love to try to, cover it up and say, oh, it's beautiful. America really hates it, okay? And it shows in situations like this. And like I was telling y'all, I get it on the regular, so I know firsthand because I have short, kinky hair, okay? People want my hair to be long so bad because they're bothered at the fact that I can embrace this. They can't believe it. Can't believe it. And you guys can't believe that her mom is teaching her and instilling in her that she's beautiful. That it's okay to wear her ponytail or her Afro. Why does that upset you guys so much? Because it's something within yourself that you're projecting on her. That's what that is. This ain't about her. This is about y'all. This is about how y'all really feel about 4C natural hair. This is the real issue here at hand. Another thing, and I'm not a parent, but speaking from, I've worked with kids, so speaking from a kid's perspective, not all children like getting their hair combed. And as parents, you gotta pick your battles. And I know H&M was saying how like the kids come straight after school and they shoot them. Kids play. They're on the playground, they swinging, they double dutching, they kickballing, they they're having the time of their life. You think they worrying about what's on the top of their head? Kids don't really care about hair. You may get a kid every now and again that's into, but kids, let me tell y'all something. Kids will say, oh, it's cute, and 30 minutes later, they be ready to jump in the pool. Kids don't really care as much as adults do about hair. Maybe her mom is picking her battles. Maybe she doesn't want to have braids or cornrows because not everybody wants their hair to be like that. You get what I'm saying? Maybe she's tender-headed. Maybe a ponytail is what works best for her. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why are we shaming a child for having her hair in a ponytail because of the texture? That's why it's an issue. I want y'all to really look at this and really look deeply into it. That's the issue. Now, I can also point out the fact that her skin is chocolate. I can also point out that fact, but we're not going to go there. We're going to save that for another time. You're a triple threat when you're chocolate, okay? When your skin complexion, and she's chocolater than me, which her skin is gorgeous. But when your skin is darker, your hair is kinky, and it's short, oh my gosh, baby, y'all don't even know. You know how many brands pass up on talented females because they look like this? Because they don't want this? The face of their campaign, and then H&M finds a model that represents us and y'all drag them for it. So what do y'all think they're gonna do now? Would y'all rather have had a 30-inch weave? Would that would have been okay for y'all? No, y'all still would have complained. Would y'all would have wanted her to have box braids? Y'all still would have complained. The problem isn't her hair. It's the texture of her hair, and it's the fact that you guys are so brainwashed on what the standard of beauty is, because you have insecurities, because you can't walk outside with your Afro. Don't put that on that girl. She don't deserve that. All girls, black girls, deserve to be treated the same, to be told that they're beautiful, because for centuries we've been told that this isn't good enough and that it'll never be good enough. So what do you guys think the message that you are sending to her is? That her hair isn't good enough, that her hair isn't good enough to be in an H&M campaign. Her hair, she's not good enough. It's not about the style, because I kid y'all not, if her hair was a different texture, no one would have been saying anything. No one would have said a word. Kinky hair is deemed as bad in our community. This, when it's like this, people frown when they see this. Oh, you need a hot comb, you need a perm, you need to do a twist out, you need some curling cream. I don't need a thing. Learn to love what God gave you so that you can teach it to our younger generations to come. Because I would hate for her to change her hair because of grown adults bashing her, because they don't know what true beauty is. And true beauty is just that. And it's sad, because with all of the positivity that, you know what I'm saying, people try to shed light on, and I always say this, and I don't typically share this with you guys on camera, but type 4C natural hair is treated horribly when it comes to products, campaigns, being featured in things. Is treated horribly. You still to this day, in my opinion, don't see a lot of 4C natural hair being represented. You don't. 4C natural hair is deemed as bad because it looks different than other hair textures, but there's nothing wrong with it. So that young queen that did the H&M campaign, I'm proud of you, and I'm rooting for you to have a prosperous career, and to let you know that the hair that God gave you is gorgeous. There is nothing wrong with you. And don't let these people, although I know it's easier said than done, don't be affected by these people putting their insecurities on you, because they can't do that. They wish they could. That's the sad part. They really want to take the wig off, but they can't, because they're too worried about fitting the standard of beauty, or what their co-workers are going to say, or what their friends are going to say, or what whoever is going to say. Don't ever stop being you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Because you know what? You stood up for so many, not even knowing it. She probably didn't even know this. For so many other girls that have hair that looks like hers. There's a million girls out here that look like her. And you guys are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Don't ever let nobody tell you that something is wrong with this, because it's not. You don't have to have this twist out for it to be pretty. You don't. Okay? I'm here to tell. Mona is here to tell you that. If don't nobody else ever tell you. All of you guys that are watching me, you're beautiful. Okay? So that's my opinion on it. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Because I can't believe in 2019 we are here. We got so much work to do, y'all. We got so much work to do. It hurts my heart. My heart is hurting for our people. It is. It is. Because we're worrying about the wrong things. Our ancestors look like that. They look like this. Our ancestors, the people that we come from, that birthed us. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you guys on my next one.